Hi there. Welcome to homework tip number 1. I'm going to cover basically 3 things today. The first thing is I'm going to tell you what a homework tip is because this will be part of your curriculum. The second thing is I'll give you some tips on your homework for this week. And then the third thing is, I guess there isn't 3 things, there's only 2 things. So the first thing I'd like to say is that a homework tip is something that I'll do each week that'll cover kind of some of the ins and outs of the homework for the week. It may cover a specific assignment that students have struggled with. It may cover some of the details that are often overlooked, or it just may be spend a lot of time this week because the homework quantity is a lot. So that's what a homework tip is. For your getting started homework, you basically have 2 sections of homework. You have your weekly assignments, which will pertain to the course textbooks and the PowerPoint lectures, and then you have your research assignment. And your research assignment is really twofold. You're going to be preparing a big research paper by the end of the semester, and you will also be doing a group presentation on that. So each week you'll have 2 sets of homework. One will be your weekly assignments that you'll either do individually or with your buddy if indicated by the teacher, and you'll have your weekly research assignments which you will do with your group. So this week, for getting started, you basically have 4 types of assignments. You have a discussion. You need to introduce yourself on the discussion board, and the guidelines for that introduction are posted in D2L. You need to write a paper on who has been an inspiration to you, and once again, the guidelines for that paper are covered under D2L. You need to take a quiz on getting started in this class, and before you take that quiz, I really encourage you to watch the Getting Started PowerPoint. You only have 30 minutes to take this quiz, and there's 20 questions, so you kind of can't be looking through the stuff and taking the quiz at the same time. So just a tip. And then the last thing you'll do is you'll take a leadership pretest. Let me just mention that this is a pretest to see where you're starting in the class. It will not go against your grade at the end of the semester. It's just merely a tool for me to see how much you've improved in leadership over the course of the next 8 weeks. So that's really kind of the cluster of your weekly assignments, and you can find those under content on a sheet that looks something like this, which is your weekly assignments. Right here are your course materials assignments, and right down here are your research assignments. So for this week, your research assignment is to preview the weekly research expectations PowerPoint, to form teams and submit a topic, and you'll form teams by getting to know each other online, and you will self-select your teams, and then you will all sign and complete this contract, 1 per team, and submit it to the Dropbox. So you basically will, and then thirdly, you'll participate in a research conference call, and more details will be posted on that to come. But so basically your weekly research assignment is threefold. You need to watch the expectations PowerPoint, you need to participate in a discussion and self-select and form teams of 4. I don't want teams of 1, I don't want teams of 2, and I don't want teams of 6. And then you need to review the team contract and submit 1 per team. And the team contract discusses things like, what do we do if somebody isn't participating? How do we, invite him to participate and or kick him or her off the team? What do we do if we're struggling with our topic, etc., etc.? Then the last thing that you will do is participate in a research conference call. And so that is really what your weekly research assignment is. And one thing before I forget is that you should, when you submit your contract, there's going to be a place there that covers your topics, and I will give you some recommended topics. However, you're not limited to those topics, so you can pick anything related to leadership and research it if you want, as long as it isn't too broad. If there's one recommendation I have is to pick something really simple, and when you go through that weekly research expectations, it'll give you some ideas of topics. So net your weekly research assignment is really threefold. 1, preview the PowerPoint expectation. 2, form teams and submit your topic, and you will form teams in the discussion group, and you will submit your topic via a team contract assignment where you will post 1 per Dropbox per team. And then third, participate in a research conference call, which those details will be sent to you in email on how to get logged in, what times are available, etc., etc. So good luck getting started in process leadership. And if you need anything, please look under content for my instructor availability. And I hope you have a good time in this class. Thank you.